Welcome back guys, welcome to this video. This video is the part of our business strategy assignment. In this video with me, my friends Orgo Das, Sobik Paul, Aniruddha Das and Dhitobroto Sarkar are joining on the topic of how Airtel beating Jio. So let's start the video. India's telecom era is heating up like never before. When it began with the subscriber count battle, it's now shifted to the premiumness, smart execution and many more. At the heat of the battle, Bharti Airtel is closing up with the gap its rivalry Reliance Jio. But how exactly Airtel doing this? And what we expect from this case study? We are talking about this. So let's begin with the start. To understand the current battle, we need to go back to few years ago. When Jio entered the Indian telecom market, it's disrupt everything like low-cost data, free voice, rapid 4G rollout. Legacy players like Airtel responds, but Jio grew rapidly. Fast forward to the 2024 to 2025, the war has evolved. It's no longer just before adding users, it's about how much money you can make each other's users.
So, in the second part, the key strategy pillars for Airtel's advantage. Here are the main strategic levers Airtel is using to gain around on Jio. Tariff hikes and ARPU focus. What's ARPU? It's average recharge per unit. Premium or high value customer targeting, efficient cost structure and high margins, network transitions and technological monetization, long-term capital and efficiency and workflow for discipline. So let's go to the part 2. 1. Tariff hikes and ARPU focus. One of the Airtel's strongest recent moves, tariff repair. In July 2024, both Airtel and Jio raised plan price, but Airtel seemed to be benefiting more in terms of revenue per user. Analysts note that Airtel's incremental margin in its wireless business is around 90% compared to about 49% for Jio. Because of these hikes, Airtel ARPU jumped by rupees 35, while Jio went up only 20 in the same period. As of Q3 financial year 2025, Airtel's ARPU stood at rupees 245. In Q2 financial year 26, this ARPU climbed further to rupees 256, while Jio ARPU was rupees 211.4. This isn't just a raising plan, it's just play a monetizing better, not just growing user numbers. So for part 2, for part 2.2, premium or high value customer target, Airtel is learning new premium customers rather than simply chasing more users. It's focused on higher value users, those who are willing to pay more and better services and data. Some factors helping here. Airtel is strong in postpaid. This customer generally pay more and more stable. It's also benefiting from the transition of 2G users to the 4G or 5G. When users upgrade, Airtel captures more value. Its strategy is not offer cheap 5G anyways, but ensure that ARPU stays high, supporting its capital investment. In short, quality over quantity for now. Cost structure and margin efficiency. Margins are where Airtel always is out advantage. Its incremental margin is very high, meaning new revenue is very profitable as mentioned. Motilal Oswal cities at 90% margin versus Jio at 49%. These margin strengths come out from the mix of better monetization, tariff hikes plus disciplined operations. Also, because Airtel is not pursuing race-to-race bottom pricing, its cash flow profile is equal. This helps Airtel fund and network investment sustainably without burning cash too aggressively. For part 2.4, network transition and technological monetization. Airtel's strategy is not about 4G anymore. It is about making 5G pay. As 2G users migrate to 4G or 5G, Airtel captures high revenue per user. There are hints that Airtel is being more selective about unlimited 5G plans, not always giving the lower tier unlimited 5G access, likely to prevent cannibalism. It's higher ARPU. By focusing on premium 5G customers, Airtel ensures that its investment is spectrum, tower, and infrastructure yield building return. This isn't just a build and hope people join play, it's build and make people pay well for it. For part 2.5, capital efficiency and cash flow. In the long run, Airtel's capital and cash flow management strategies is crucial. With rising ARPU and high margins, the company is generally stronger free cash flow. Analysts expect Airtel to further benefit from reducing capital expenditure as network investments stabilize. This cash flow could use pay down debt, improve return shareholder, or invest in new frontiers. By shifting from high growth but cash burning model to the more capital efficiency, cash generating model, Airtel is strengthening its competitive moat. Thank you. Next part will be continuing by Anirudh.
So hereby after Orgo, I am continuing with the rest. So number 3, market performance and results. So how is Airtel doing in real terms? In quarter 3, financial year 2025, Airtel's revenue market share rose to 40%, while zero remained around 42%. Over 2 quarters, Airtel narrows the RMS gap versus Jio by nearly 300 basis points. In financial year 2025, Airtel's RMS reached a near record 40% for its mobile business. On the ARPU front, as said, Airtel now enjoys rupees 256 per month in quarter 2 financial year 2026 versus Jio's rupees 211 rupees 0.4. Profitability. Recently, Airtel reported a massive 89% YoY jump in quarterly profit, driven by more 4G and 5G users and monetization. These aren't small gains. They reflect a significant strategic shift. So after me, Peter will continue.
Or challenges for Airtel. Despite the momentum, Airtel's strategy carries some risks. First, customer backlash. As tariff keep rising, some customers may resist or churn. Second, 5G monetization rate. If 5G doesn't scale fast enough or users don't adopt premium plans, the investment may not pay off. Third, competition reaction. Jio could respond with its own tariff changes, network optimizations, or aggressive Airtel, its recent numbers show both growth and financial discipline.
Strategic listen. Long-term thinking. Airtel's shift suggests it is playing for the next dedicated, not just the next quarter. Balancing growth and margin. Expansion is good, but profitability and capable return are equally improvement. These are lessons not just telecom but for any business competing in a capital and incentive market. Next part, it is a conclusion. In the Indian telecom war, Jio may still lead in subscriber number, but Airtel is winning on value by focus on high and monetizing its customer base and running a capital efficient business. Airtel is not just saving, it is closing the gap. And when you look at it that way, an Airtel strategy is providing to be far more than reactive and visionary. Bharatiya Airtel versus Reliance Jio, the new battle for the profit and not just people. Thank you.